Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Hope everyone is having a good night. As always, I will be just doing a few audio checks here before we start playing. It looks like everything's working well. Let me, I'm going to leave this in, I think. So I think the computer makes a little sound whenever a new person subscribes. So let me make sure I have everything set up right. Oh, and Andrea just subscribed, so that's very cool. Hey, if you are wondering uh, what we're doing, I'm Bob the Canadian. I teach English here on YouTube. Um, I do want to say hi to Modags in the chat. Says thanks again for the video. No problem. Jonathan says I loved your classes, Bob. No problem, Jonathan. Good to hear. Abraham is here. I know if I scroll back, Amina is here. Good to see all of you. I'm not expecting a lot of people tonight, but if you're wondering what this is a game called Geoguessr. And what I try to do is teach. Oh, there's an excavator already. Oh, look at that. Right in the first one. It's like every lesson, there is one. Um, what I try to do is we have to guess what country we're in. But I try to point out some things and describe them in English while we're playing. And I tried to do this in a way where it's somewhat relaxing. This is meant to be a slow, relaxing lesson. If you are a fan of learning English through lots of input, I usually say you need to read, write, listen, and speak. But if you like lots of input, that is a way to study English. This will be a lot of input for you, about an hour long. Good to see Yaroslav is here. George Hunter is here. Hi, George. Isabel Madrid. Eva Chen, if I look back. I do want to say that I will most likely be doing these on a Tuesday night now. I was doing them on the weekend. But as restrictions open up here in Canada and we can go places more, I'll probably be gone quite often on the weekend. So Tuesday night's a better night for me. But let's... Oh, George says we call excavators diggers. Yeah, we use that word sometimes too. We might call it a digger. An excavator, I think I've said before, might be a very local thing. Anyways, we have some tires just thrown on the side of the road here. We have a tractor with some sort of tillage equipment on the back. Looks like a pickup truck and a van. They're working up this field. We have a few signs here, which if we read them, I think they are in English. Hi, Uriel. Good to see you. I don't, though I can't get close to this side. Sorry if I'm making you feel a little bit dizzy. Easington, I think we might be in the UK. Let's drive down the road a bit and see what we can see. I have to keep an eye on the chat when I do this live stream because in my other live streams there's too many people and I can't read the chat, but I'll try. Oh, so we have some English. Works access ahead. In Canada, this would probably say road construction ahead or something. And Modag says there's also a dental instrument called an excavator. That kind of gives me a bit of a shiver. I don't really like the dentist. So a reserve is probably like a nature preserve or a reserve. In Canada, we would probably call it a nature preserve, a place set aside to protect animals and other parts of the environment. Amina's guessing it's the UK. Marcos says good evening. Hi, Marcos. George Hunter says looks like Southern England. And then Tom says good evening, fellow English learners. We call this right here, we call this a porta potty or a Johnny on the spot. Let's see if we can get a better look at it. So if you go somewhere and you need to use a bathroom, maybe if you're at a concert or something and you see these, we call them porta potties or Johnny on the spots. And it looks like there's a bit of a generator here with a light pole. This is a big construction site. We need one yellow license plate to confirm it's the UK. So let's find a vehicle. Oh, I think my computer won't let me go back there. Now we can, I think. Okay. I think there might be a car further down the road. Looks like the license plates are white, actually. George Hunter says we call it a portaloo in the UK. That's a great name for it as well, a portaloo. Yeah, we definitely call it a porta potty or a Johnny on the spot. In fact, we have to rent one for our farm later this summer, because we might have people visiting to cut flowers, and then they need a bathroom. I'm gonna say let's take a guess. Let's take a guess early on. Even though I'm not sure it's the UK, we're gonna guess. We got one. We got first one down. I'm gonna zoom out a bit so you can see that we were actually midway to Scotland. We're kind of halfway through, close, kind of east of Manchester there. So very cool. Let me get a sip of tea here, and we'll start the next one. That looks like Canada. Let's see here. It probably isn't. Usually in Canada, we have yellow lines in the middle of the road. And this looks like, definitely it could be Canada, but let's, not sure what that is. Oh, that's actually a truck. That is not a truck. I don't think we're in Canada anymore. Our trucks don't really look like that. And definitely, even though we can't see the license plates, they look like they're kind of like long. Here we have a cell phone tower. They probably have many names around the world, but in our area, we would call that a cell phone tower. That's where your phone connects. Oh, here we have, yeah, we might be, give me some guesses. Give me some guesses based on this sign. And I set the delay to be super low. So I should be able to communicate with you guys a little better. Here we have a parking sign. Malala says, hello, Teacher Bob. Hi, Malala. Good to see you. And then let's see if we go this way a bit. I'm not sure how far down this road we can go. Not sure what this is. It looks like a big factory, and these look like factory workers. We should go say hi to these guys. So they definitely look like workers. This guy brought his grocery bag to work with him, it looks like. But if you see here, it looks like they have work boots on. Like this guy for sure. I'll move the arrow out of the way. It looks like he has work boots on. Work boots are boots that protect your feet if something falls on them. They usually have what we call a steel toe. So Yaroslav is saying maybe Russia. Amina is saying Ukraine. Hello, Jualin Rodriguez. Good to see you. And I got another guess from GI that it's Ukraine. Isabel says the bag is from Lidl, which is, I'm assuming, a store somewhere. Let's see here. So should we guess Ukraine or Russia? Should we guess that? I'm going to just guess Ukraine because we're early on in the game. It's fun to guess things early. It's fun to just take a shot at where we're at. Why can't I find Ukraine? Let's make the map even bigger there. It's easier for Bob the Canadian to find stuff. Let's take a guess. Oh, it was Bulgaria. So I would like to say we were close, but in Canada, if we were that far away, it would be close. But I think in this part of the world, that's actually a swing and a miss, we would say. Definitely a swing and a miss. So, okay, our streak has ended. That's fine. Let's get to the next place. Hopefully we're in the city. Okay, so Scalbrade. So we're not somewhere that speaks English. This is either a big lake or the ocean. We have a truck here. I'm not sure what kind of truck this is. It looks like a trailer, actually, not a truck, but a trailer. And then these buildings. Yeah. Sweden, says Isabel. GI says it was close. Yeah, it was close. Relatively close, I think. Hey, Eduardo's here. Hi, Eduardo. Eduardo's guessing Croatia, but I'm not sure if Eduardo's seeing a bit of a delay or if he's guessing on this one. And Maria C is here, and she says Norway, and I tend to trust Maria. So here we have This fence is probably an electric fence. If you touch this fence, you get a shock. Very common on farms to use electric fences now. And we'll see, oh, the cows disappeared. Let's back up a bit. This must be a different day. Somehow there's cows here and you see the electric fence. And then if we drive forward, it's a different day. It might even be a different season, you know? It almost looks like we went from summer into fall. Oh, and now it's sunny and beautiful again. Let's just drive this way a bit. Hi, Daniel. Daniel Mendez says hi. Hi, Daniel. So what do we have here? A building out. We have some delivery vans possibly, or work vans. There's a tractor here with a loader. You see these things here? We call them pallets in English, or we call them skids. You put them flat and you stack stuff on them. So that's one. Let's go this little further down. We have some city buses, it looks like, here as well. Maybe this is actually the where the buses go at the end of the day. It's a beautiful country, wherever it is. That's all I will say. Nice green grass, like the lawn here looks really nice. And then I'm wondering, I think these buildings probably have a view of the ocean or the lake that's there. George Hunter says, I see too many pallets at work. We use a lot of pallets to stack hay, George. When we put hay in our back barn, we put in these really big bales and we stack them on pallets. This person is maybe late for work. See, they're running quickly. Okay, we got to guess this one. I want to guess Norway. I don't know why. I feel like it's Norway. Maria C says definitely Norway. Modags is saying Norway. Let's just try Norway. What have we got to lose? Although now that oh, we got one. Nice work. Okay, let me zoom out. I'm trying to remember to do that. So we got it. It's Norway. So interestingly enough, my uncle did a bunch of studies in Norway. He's from Canada, but he was an expert on, do you want to know? My uncle was an expert on the effects of nickel on the human body. It's a very specific thing to be an expert in. And he did some studies in a few countries around the world. So do not pass in English, but then this to me, is it Irish or is it? I'm not a language expert. This is the universal sign though for do not pass, right? Basically not a good idea to pass. I'm trying to decide which way to go. Mary says, hi, Bob. Hi, Mary. Good to see you. Let me just check the chat again. George Hunter was saying Norway or Sweden for sure. A Piamporn says, hello, Bob. Hi, Piamporn. Okay, so as I usually say, they're driving on the wrong side of the road. That's not a nice way to describe it, is it? But that's sometimes how countries refer to other countries when they drive on the other side of the road. We say they're driving on the wrong side of the road. I want to guess that we're in Ireland. That's what I want to guess. But we could be, like, I'm not a language expert, so don't judge me, but we could be in possibly Wales. There's a nice little gate here going into that field. Let's see here. Amina says South Africa. Now, Amina, the only thing I would say about South Africa is I think these trees look somewhat northern to me. Like, I feel like we're in a northern part of the world. Now, Strathroy is actually a town in Canada, but I will tell you this much: we are not in Canada. Sorry, I'm having trouble driving my Okay, Martin Barnes and Sons. So the reason I know we're not in Canada is we don't have Scania trucks in Canada, or at least they're very rare. We have a lot of North American style trucks in Canada, Freightliner, Peterbilt, those kinds of things. And there are 2 languages here. Scotland or Wales or Ireland, says Valerie. So we have a little more information here. St. Mogu's Hall, Amateur Dramatic Society. So St. Mogu's Hall makes me think it's a country that's somewhat Catholic, or maybe was Catholic. Deli hot food. So you can get food at this gas station as well. Got a little shop here. You can drive up to the pumps and you can buy some gas. I'm going to say Ireland. I'm going to guess Ireland. Let's try that. Let's see what it says. That's correct. We got it. So we got Ireland. Let me zoom out here for a second. I've never been to Ireland. I would love to go to Ireland someday. Okay. Isabel guesses Ireland after the fact, but that still makes her correct. Okay, let's make sure that Bob is teaching some English here along the way. We have an apartment building here. You can see this couple is out having a chat on the balcony. And then this is San Marino. Are we in the United States possibly? Let's go this way and see what kind of vehicles we see. Oh, they disappeared. I don't think it's the US because the license plates, they look long and thin. I wish they didn't blur them out. Monaco says GI. Valerie says San Marino. I want to say Valerie. Trying to get the R sound in there. Here we got some writing. So, mineral water. You can buy mineral water. Bunch of people sitting under a tree, running a little roadside stand. Let's go down a little further. Guga says Brazil. Maria C says Colombia. Let's see here. Let's go a little further. So we have a roundabout. We would call this a roundabout in Canada. We're just starting to get roundabouts in Canada. They, like 20 years ago, we didn't really have roundabouts. They were considered kind of a European thing, but studies have shown that in some areas, roundabouts work really well. Like it's better for traffic to have a roundabout. I'm just trying to read a lot of signs here. I think this is like an automotive school, but does that say Brasilia? Banco Brasilia? Are we in Brazil? I think we're in Brazil. Where are my Brazilians to help me out? Let's see here. Brazil or Portugal, says Aylin. I'm going to guess that we're in Brazil. Let me give that as a guess. So we just have a new subscriber. Gasts is a new subscriber. Welcome to the channel. We're about to guess that we're in Brazil, and we are correct. Your streak is now 3 countries. There we go. Nice work, everybody. Good job. Okay, a lot of clues for us here. I like it when we're in the city. So immediately I could say we're not in Canada or the United States, okay? These vehicles look a little different than what we would see here. I think we have some signs here. So we're getting a bit of a language. Brasilia is the capital of Brazil. Nice. Thanks, George Hunter. Vivamos grandes momentos. Live the best moments. I'm not sure if that's what that means. Sometimes, even though I don't speak languages, I like to try and figure them out. Maria C says Colombia. Oh, Aylin says Colombia. I'm from Colombia. That's my city, Bogota. Bonaparte. Okay, so should we just guess Colombia? Should we just go with it? Isabel says Colombia. Don't we want to look around a little bit and learn some English? We have a little shop here. I wonder what they all sell. It's kind of hard to see, isn't it? I've never been to Bogota, so it's kind of fun to be able to drive around a little bit. Looks kind of fun. Places to eat. And then here's our big clue. So that confirms it for sure. But I was already going with Aylin's recommendation. And then here's always something unique, right? Almost anywhere you go in the world, you can find a Subway or a McDonald's. So let's go and get to Colombia and let's guess. There we go. We got 4, 2 in South America. Fernando says, nice, Bob. This is my country and my city. And Maria C says, Aylin's country. Hey, Hector. Welcome. Thank you for becoming a subscriber. And then I think Maria C, she was predicting it in the previous one. She kind of gave us, the guess she gave previous was a hint of things to come. So we have some trees here that have been chopped down. So you can see there's a tree stump and the tree is laying here. So someone probably came with a chainsaw and they chopped the trees down. We have some recycle bins or garbage bins. And this is probably a bus stop. I think I've mentioned this before. In Canada, we don't have bus stops out in the countryside. In Canada, this would be the countryside. So little building right on the side of the road here. Let me just see if I can scooch a little. I went right by it. I wanted to see what the little white sign below said to see. Yeah, it's not really legible, is it? George Hunter says red farmhouses equals Scandinavia. So he thinks we're in a Scandinavian country. Certainly the little architecture of this little building reminds me of like a Sweden or Norway or Denmark or something like that. It has kind of that look to it. You can see way over here they have a small greenhouse. This is probably a little vegetable garden. And they have a little greenhouse here to grow things outside during the colder months. Mode Ags is saying, are these cypress trees? I don't know what these are. That's a good guess. These trees over here are probably spruce. There's a few birch or poplar in here. But I'm not sure exactly what these trees. These are probably spruce trees. Let's go down the road a little bit more. We have a guardrail. For those of you that have played with me before, you probably recognize that that's a guardrail. Along the sides of the road, we have what's called a guardrail. And it looks like maybe Bob, the Canadian's going the wrong way. I don't think we're getting any closer to the city. I like cities. It makes it a lot easier. Amina says Switzerland. Earlier, Amina said Italy. Oh, we have a hint here. Telescade or Telescade. I don't know what language that is, but I bet you we're in Sweden. That would be my guess. Laura says, let's go to Brazil, Bob. We went to Brazil already. We were in Brazil and then we were in Colombia. Eva Chen says Holland. I don't think it's Holland. I think it's the Netherlands. No, sorry, that's a little joke. This person maybe is waiting for the bus. Looks like they're on their phone. And it looks like they might be getting ready to build something here. Like this looks old, but maybe these are new. Gast says, I think Sweden, they have yellow signs. Okay. Let's go a little further down this way. See what we can find. Oh, it's a nice, like a newer house here, it looks like. Or maybe they just put new siding on it. I don't think this is a 6-door car. I think when they took the picture, it mushed it together. But sometimes you get funny looking pictures with Google Maps. I'm pretty sure that's only a little 4-door hatchback. Let's see here. Laura, I don't have time to read messages. I know this sounds kind of mean, but I get so many messages. I don't have time to read them. So I just don't, okay? I try to reply to comments on YouTube. I do that as much as I can. We have a little satellite dish here. But I decided long ago that I can't respond to every message on Instagram or Facebook. So I only respond to comments on YouTube videos when I have the time. And I do respond quite regularly. If you ask people, especially on this channel, I'm pretty good at responding to most comments. Sometimes I miss a day, once a week. Sometimes I miss a day. Is this a Volvo? It can be Sweden or Finland. Gast is saying Finland. Oh, a nice little fence here. Again, these could be garbage bins or recycle bins or even compost bins if the country composts. Let's see if we can read this sign up here. Maria C says, second time Norway appears today. It's not a Hungarian game anymore. I don't know if we're in Norway. I feel like we're in Sweden for some reason. We're going to have to decide soon. Because I don't want to spend too much time trying to figure out what country we're in. These, I'm assuming, are just mailboxes, and they look the same. Oh, this guy's out for his run. You could say he's out for a run or he's out jogging. He has a nice outfit on for running. Let's see here. Wonder if he disappeared. Nope, there he is. He's still running. This field is ready to be planted, I think. Okay, I'm going to guess... Tom says Nigeria. It's not Nigeria, but we do have a flag up here, everybody. So if you want to, that's usually a really good hint. I think that's Norway, but tell me in a sec. I'm just waiting to see in the chat. I'm not super familiar with all my flags of the world, but I should though. But I think this is Norway. Valerie says Norway. Norway. So let's get to the Scandinavian countries and let's guess Norway. Gas says no, but I think that's the short form for Norway. That should show up as a flag, but it shows up as NO. Okay, we got 5. Good job, everybody. We're doing well. Okay. Guardrail. Hopefully you remember that word from the last one. Looks like we're on some kind of bridge, maybe. Although there's no water on this side, is there? I don't know what that is out there, like a little raft or something like that. Okay, let's go down this road. I think it's like a solar farm here. Are these solar panels? I think they are. So when we have a whole lot of solar panels in one spot like this, we call it a solar farm. Maria C. I don't remember the excavators. Yes. Oh, wait, we have a hint here. Okay, so we have a script, a Pictoscript-based language. I believe this is probably rice. So if you guys help me out, I'm actually not sure. Modags is, I think, just to be funny, saying the Netherlands. Whoa, what just happened? We were right here. Look at that. It was a beautiful sunny day. And then I drove forward and it became winter. Just like that. So it's a country that gets winter. I think it's Japan. I think you're right. That would be my guess as well. What side of the road do they drive on in Japan? Look at this. This vehicle really got messed up. It's got 6 doors and it's a convertible now. Yeah, we went through winter briefly, didn't we? A little change of scenery. So it's definitely a country that likes solar panels. So we have all kinds of solar panels here. La Vida Red says, hi, Mr. Bob. Hi, La Vida Red. Not Korea. They drive on the left in Japan. I think it's Japan. I'm just going to guess Japan in a minute, unless someone yells not to. I'm just kind of curious to see what we can see up here. Like there's solar panels everywhere, eh? I just said A. I speak my more natural English. George Hunter says likely rural Japan, and Maria says what a weird car. Yeah. It's not China. I'm pretty sure China is not on GeoGuessr. I have to double check that, but okay, I'm gonna guess Japan. Okay. Hopefully we're right. We were right. Okay, we got 6. It's the new streak, although the best streak we got was weeks ago. We did 19. So there we go. Burker says, are you searching for another flag? I don't always look for flags. The thing I look for the most is the website addresses. That can be a real good hint when you see the like if it said .ca, you know it's Canada. Here's a diesel truck. Not sure what's happening here. Looks yummy. I don't know what those are. Okay, let's see here. Moto Tehran. So, Turkey. I'm seeing a lot of people say Turkey. Burker is saying Turkey. It is my country. Should we just guess Turkey? We can guess Turkey. I'm totally willing to guess that we're in Turkey. Did I guess Turkey? I'll have a sip of tea and you guys can tell me. Eduardo says Turkey. I'm going to guess. Let's guess. Yes. Nice work. Oh, I see, George Hunter. Thanks for that info about China. That's good to know. Okay. Once again, Bob clicked really fast. So Ray Clark Roofing and Guttering, roof restoration. So we are in an English-speaking country. Not sure who Ray Clark is, but if I was to speak freely, I would say Ray Clark needs to eat less donuts and exercise a bit more. Does that mean? Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Let me see here. Downward trend. Not sure what that is. So we could be in, let's see here, aluminium. Okay, so in Canada, we say aluminum. In the United States, they say aluminum. So we're in one of the countries where they say aluminium. You see the word aluminium there? We don't say that in Canada. We say aluminum. And by the way, aluminum is a type of very light metal. Tom says, shout out to Ray Clark. Yeah, Ray Clark got some free advertising on Bob's live stream. People are saying Australia. This looks like an Australian vehicle to me. Sorry, there's just lots of signs. I know I'm scrolling around really, really quickly. Modag says in the UK they say aluminium. La Vie de Red says New Zealand. Let's see what we got down here. TJ Snack Bar. You can pick up your barbecue cylinders here. That's what you hook up to your, actually here they are right here. This is a barbecue cylinder. You hook that up to your barbecue. It has gas in it. We sometimes just call them propane tanks because that's the type of gas. Wontons, which actually makes me think it's more likely that we're in New Zealand than Australia. That's the part of the world. Says, thank you for your creative ideas to help us. Yeah, no problem. Avita Red, New Zealand. I don't think even it's Australia. Queensland, Australia. Eva says that. Sounds like Eva knows for sure. Custom alloy. Australia. Does that say Australia? Does that say Australia's leading manufacturer? I think it does. I think this sign up here says we're in Australia. I'm going to guess Australia. And definitely somewhere in southern Australia because it looks like when we see these kind of trees, right? Okay, let's guess. Here we go. 8 in a row. Ooh, that's pretty good. Sorry, I just cheered into the mic. I hope that didn't hurt your ears. Oh, George Hunter said there was an Australian flag on the sign. I missed that one. I should have had a closer look. Okay, so we have mountains in the distance. They have a little bit of snow on them. And other than that, we know that they're driving on the right side of the road. Oh, I'm not going to be able to catch up to that car. We're going to have to go this way. Get a little bit of a look at this car. Looks like a Toyota of some kind. And then this car as well. Yeah, that's not helping me at all. I wonder if we should go down the road this way. I feel like there might be something like a small town this way. Let's head this way. I'm gonna go rather fast, so hope that doesn't. So we have some kind of harbor or port here, because you can see these are for taking things off of boats. I actually don't know what they're called. But this is definitely a place close to the ocean or a lake. Not sure we're actually going to get close to it, though. I don't know if this road goes there. Kind of interesting. I want to turn left because I want to go over here where the boats are, but I don't know if I can. Any guesses, anybody? What do we got? 52 people watching. Anybody got any guesses where we are? I'm a little bit out of loss. We have some people waiting for the bus here. This lady's playing with her kid. They look happy and well dressed. Sorry, let me go. Where do you think we are? Nice shoes. We call these running shoes in Canada, by the way. Russia, says Alexei. I was wondering that, actually. Mode says could be Norway again. Maria C, we're always in the wild. Yeah, we're always out in the wild. Valerie says looks like Oregon. I don't think it's Oregon. I think we're in Russia. That's what I'm thinking. I wonder if we should just guess Russia. Yeah, you know, in Canada we just I think our country, it's like there's just not enough people and there's so much land that we just don't have bus stops out in the country. Gas says it could be Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, Estonia, Lithuania, or Latvia. Oh, by the way, I should back up and say hi to Alexei. Hi, Alexei. Good to see you here. There's no writing, Burker. Let's see. Like we have mountains. Why don't we just guess Russia and see what happens? That's what I'm gonna do. Let's just give it a guess. Let's I'm worried to get, oh, it's right. Excellent. So Russia's so big, there's 3 of them. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. If we zoom in, I always like looking at the size of Russia because I feel like a lot of Russians, when they leave comments, I feel like they're very similar to Canadians because we have the same weather. In fact, I think one of my Russian viewers said, whatever weather we have 3 days later, they have it. So anyways, big country. And we are on a streak of 9. You can see up here in the right corner. Okay, so we have a hint right away in terms of the script here. So, and we're in a country that's very modern. A lot of construction going on here. This is a high rise or a multi-floor building. There was a person right here. I don't know what they're doing. They're just sitting. Oh, she's putting her bike in here. So Eva says Japan again, and I think it might be Japan. I'm not great, though, with identifying. Oop, sorry, my bad. I'm not great, though, with identifying script. I still need to do some study this summer. It's part of my plan, is to study different scripts so that when I play GeoGuessr, It's a little easier to guess things. Some nice flowers. Look, they have some flowers growing in pots here along the side of the road. We would call those potted plants. Valerie says Chinese characters, but they sometimes use Chinese characters in Japan. Yeah, I think that's Chinese. We also have like little lanterns hanging here. Let's see if we can find any other descriptors on these signs up here. I'm always looking for web pages. I'm not finding any website addresses, I mean. That's usually quite handy. So we have a parking lot. We have a vending machine outside, and it says Coffee Boss. So it must sell maybe cold brew coffee. That's one thing that's becoming very popular in Canada. Shen Shen says Japan. George Hunter says the tiny buildings make me think of Japan. Yeah, I just watched a special the other day on Japan, a documentary, and it was talking about how they're trying to rebuild some of the more traditional homes in Japan, especially in Tokyo. So, okay, should I guess Japan, or am I just going to be totally wrong? I don't know. Let's try Japan. If I'm wrong, I apologize to all of the Japanese people here for guessing wrong. Oh, it's correct. There we go. Your streak is now at 10 countries. Okay, let's see here. Oh, we have a motorcycle shop. Lots of motorcycles out front there. Look at all of them. And I have no idea where we are. No idea at all. I'm going to need a lot of help, I think, on this one. We have a lot of different kinds of script here. This guy is obviously delivering motorcycles. You can see them all inside here. Maybe he's delivering the Honda motorcycles. What do we have here? Here's a little fan. You can actually see, if you look at me, there's a little fan right here blowing on me right now. It gets a little warm here. Okay. Pickup truck, store across the way. Looks like they might sell beer and alcohol, maybe water. I feel like we're in, yeah, George is saying Southeast Asia. I think we're in Southeast Asia somewhere. Just trying to get some kind of identifier. There's a lot of billboards here. So billboards are signs, like big signs on the side of the road. Kuga says Vietnam. Every time Mr. Bob sees a motorcycle, I feel like he stops for a sec to remember his younger days. I do, actually. I like looking at motorcycles. It's kind of fun. I had a Yamaha 400 Maxim. It was a really nice motorcycle. Really well built. But I haven't driven a motorcycle for many, many, many years. Yeah, we're not getting lucky with script here, are we? Thailand. This is kind of cool, too. I'm willing to guess Thailand. I could guess Thailand. We can see if that's it. Although I am seeing Cambodia, Asia, India. Lots of guesses. What I'm not seeing... Oh, we have a lot of little roadside stands here. Little shops along the road. Yeah, let's guess Thailand. I was actually hoping to see something a little more of a hint. I think these are banana trees, by the way. Okay, let's find a Thailand. And let's guess. Yes, there we go. We got 11. This is the best we've done in weeks, I think. Well, I know we didn't do it for a couple weeks, but we've 11, streak of 11. That's pretty fun. So we're on a dirt road. You can actually see the dust coming up from behind the vehicle. And we have These are round bales and they're wrapped. We see those quite a bit when we're doing GeoGuessr. Let's see here. Let's go down this road. We're definitely out in the country somewhere. And at this point in time, I would say we could be anywhere in the world. I think we're in the northern hemisphere. Like I think we're in Canada. We might be in Europe. This is a field of oats, it looks like, which means we could be in the UK. We could be in the Ukraine. We could be anywhere. Anywhere that grows oats. That's half the world. Yes. We are... Okay, so we're getting some identifying features now. So we can see the style of houses. Oh, and we do have a little car hiding here. A Volkswagen. And a little car out in the country. So the signs look European. The 40-kilometer-an-hour sign. I think we can rule out Canada or the United States. These we call hanging baskets. So it's plants planted in a basket. Little greenhouse at the back here. Hanging baskets. Little flat. These are probably peonies, actually. And a few fruit trees, it looks like. Eduardo says Italy, maybe. Let's see. Not Ireland. Marcos says... Oh, Rocha from Brazil, I'm back. A landlocked country. I think we are anywhere. Modag says Germany. Eva says Germany. A couple little greenhouses too. Some kind of water tank. You know, I don't think we're in Germany. Don't know why I think that. Wish we could get to a city though. We can't go down there. We have to go this way. Okay, we have a car. We can't see the license plates, but at least kind of look at the car briefly. A couple satellite dishes on the roof, on the wall there. This car got in an accident. The bumper's all smashed in. Citroën. Are we in France? Peugeot. Maybe we're in France. Maybe these things... Oh, we can't read them. Some garbage. Okay, I gotta figure out which way to go here. Okay, let's go this way. Tom says, I guess France. No kidding this time. Now that is not a French word there though. Let's see if we can get... What does that say? Or maybe that's the name of the town. Vilmi. I can't read that. I saw an opal. By the way, I don't watch football or what we call soccer, but I understand that Italy won today. Is that true? And they will be playing England or Denmark this weekend. Is that true? North Americans are horribly disconnected from the world of football. It looks like Germany to me. These barns look German, if you want me to say. I'm not a barn expert, but these barns make me think we're in Germany or something like that. I'm going to guess Germany. Let's just guess Germany. Why not? Bad idea? Let's just guess. Here we go. Italy is the first finalist, and they wait for their opponent. Yeah, there's a game, right? England and the road sign didn't look German. Gas says no. Don't guess. Estonia, Latvia, or Lithuania. Oh, this is so hard. Okay. So you think we're in this part of the world. Let's just say we're in Lithuania. I'm just taking a random guess. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Gast was saying Estonia. So this time we were close. That's fine. Let's see. Maria C. Yes, Bob. Italy beats Spain, and tomorrow England plays Denmark. Mr. Bob, certified barn expert. Yeah. Just as a reminder, I once guessed the right country based on the field, I think. That happened once. There's the legend of Bob the Canadian. As long as there's tractors and fields, I can usually figure it out. But not that time. What is that? That looks like something we should go look at. It's like a backhoe, actually, and we're probably not... Oh, yeah, we can get close to it. Hey, this is a backhoe. We don't call it an excavator. It has a loader on the front, and this on the back is used for digging. We might call this a digger as well in Canada, but mostly we would call it a backhoe. Gast, you know how I knew the name of the bus stop? Ah, yes. Mode, yeah, and Brent called you the soil whisperer. Oh, yeah, Brent popped in to the chat beforehand and said he wasn't able to make it tonight. I think he's playing cards or bingo or something with another couple. Him and Jamie are out. So we have a tractor in the field here. Looks like this probably says for sale or something. Farmers don't usually park their tractors like that unless it's for sale. I'm sure that little white sign probably says for sale or something like that. Or maybe not. I don't know. Kind of hard to see. So yeah, here we are. We have a van. We have more vans. Feel like we're driving into oncoming traffic. We have a little playground, little slide for kids to go on, and a swing set. You see this chain here with the seat. Kids can swing back and forth. We have a little bit of writing up here. I can't really see that. I feel like we might be in Spain or something like that, though. I don't know why I think that. Here, let me go this way. I think I'm wrong, but yeah, I can't read that, sorry. Yeah, my tractors are green. Hey, we have a logging truck here. You see all these logs. Oh, and here's a hint for people. Oskawa, maybe we're in Poland or something like that. It could be. Larry Shipper just said Poland. I'm going to go down this way. Rosario says it's too small. But this is a motorcycle with... What are these guys? That's a little strange. I feel like we're going back in time. This is a motorcycle and this is a sidecar. And I feel like, are these guys going to like some kind of... We have what's called reenactments in North America where people pretend it's the olden days. But you have some guys who look like army guys. They look like soldiers. Little motorcycle with a sidecar. Oh, sorry. Linus does English. Easy Rider. Yeah, that's a Grati. Objecti profession. Okay, so oh, there we go. We're in Poland. Okay, we got it. Good. You guys done visiting Poland? Let's put our guess in and move on. Ruben Nunez. It looks like the Germans in the Second World War. That's what I thought. Let's go look for a sec again. I thought this looked kind of strange, like they were. Oh, I think we lost them. They're back here, right? Yeah, it looks like maybe they're in a movie or something like that. I don't know. Okay, Poland. Guess. First one down. Okay, let me have a sip of water here. This person's thinking like, what's that van with the camera on the roof? I don't know if that's German. So one of my plans, Mode Eggs, are you talking about like the event where people dress up and pretend it's the olden days? We call it like a war reenactment, or sometimes it's called Like if they dress up like knights, we call it a Renaissance fair. Tom Kuhn says this time it's Germany, and you're sure it's not Austria? You're sure? This is a German word if I've ever seen one. The German language tends to make words by putting a whole bunch of words together. If I'm not mistaken, the German word for Nobel Peace Prize is like Friedels Nobelpreisen or something. Do we have any Germans here? We usually have someone here. Is that correct? Is the German word for Nobel Peace Prize Friedels Nobelpreisen? It's all one word. Okay. This to me, I feel like we're in Germany. Should I guess Germany? Or should we be careful? Because there are other places. This repair person's van probably has some info on it. We can't see it. That's too bad. Okay. I'm going to go down this street. Maybe this is a bad idea. Fine bakery. Not sure what this is. Maybe a bakery. That mean fine bakery? I'm just guessing. Eduardo says Germany. I feel like guessing Germany. I'm just going to guess it. I'm just going to go crazy and guess Germany. Sorry, I should have paused there because I wanted to know what part of Germany we were in. Okay, Ussel House. Air conditioning units on the wall. We would call this a parking garage whenever you can park underneath a building or beside a building. We call it a parking garage. There's a fire hydrant. Nice red fire hydrant. And we still call these manholes in Canada, although I'm sure there's a different name now because we don't usually like we don't say fireman anymore. We say firefighter. We don't say policeman. We say police officer. So a lot of things that have like gender attached to them, we've removed that. I don't think they're called manholes anymore. I think they're called something else, and I can't remember the name. Some advertising on the side of a taxi. This says Seoul. So you think we're in Korea? South Korea? Yeah, I think you guys are right. Let's have a look around. Let's get on the road. You can see that we have a big city bus here. Nice wide street. That's pretty cool. And a 7-Eleven, a very American type store. A 7-Eleven, open from 7 to 11, although most of them are open in my area. I'm pretty sure they're open 24 hours a day. Okay, so let's go and get our guess in South Korea. And that will give us a little bit of time to do one more country. So we were actually right in the middle of Seoul. Cool. Okay. Well, it's beautiful countryside. That looks like alfalfa. Another solar farm. A lot of farms in Canada also have solar panels. But I don't know where this is. This to me looks like a pig farm or a chicken farm. You can usually tell. I have some corn here. Oh man, this is oh, maybe we can get a hint from. Oh, we can't see that sign. Sometimes the stop signs and the style of the sign can help quite a bit. Well, let's go this way. Let's see. This person has their hay cut, which I haven't done yet on my farm. I need to, it needs to stop raining. It's supposed to rain again tonight. Hopefully it doesn't. Sorry, I just had a little bit of tea left and it was calling out my name. What we say in English when, like when we drink something or eat something maybe that we're not supposed to. Like if there's leftover pizza at 11 o'clock at night and you go eat it, you could say, oh, it was calling out my name. That was weird. That is a bird, right? Yes. Okay. It looks, I shouldn't laugh, but it looks kind of like somebody falling out of the sky. But that's not what that is. Okay. Hi, John. John's just saying hi in the chat if you're wondering why I'm suddenly saying hi, John. Sometimes we call these are dirt roads or gravel roads, but we also call them side roads. You know, oh, he lives on a side road. And usually that means that it is a dirt road. Rosario, it's not healthy to eat pizza at 11 p.m. Yes, but sometimes the pizza's just calling out your name. Okay. We're going to have to guess, everybody, because we're running a little bit out of time. Everybody put a guess in the chat, and then I will pick one. Remember, there are mountains in the distance, like flat mountains. I think that's what's kind of strange. Mode, that's you after jumping with a backpack on that I borrowed from my kid instead of a parachute. By the way, I think 99% of you realized I was jumping out of my van on my video on my other channel, that it wasn't actually, but I tried to edit it so it looked like an airplane. I put an airplane sound in. I actually spent way too much time on that, but it was a lot of fun. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the video from today on my Learn English with Bob the Canadian channel starts with, in a way where I just was trying to be a bit funny. So Canada, Australia, Spain, Hungary. I don't think it's Canada, because I'm not aware of anywhere in Canada where we have like these really short, flat mountains. It looks kind of strange to me. So I'm going to guess. Lena says Australia. Lena does English. I had to go with Hungary. Maria C says Hungary. So we got to trust Maria. I think that's always the best. If we're wrong, we're wrong. If we're wrong, it's my fault. If we're right, we all thank Maria. Oh, who said Spain? Let me go back. Somebody did say Spain, right? Why am I not seeing? Oh, yeah, Isabel. So far, it could be Spain. So Isabel Madrid. Isabel Madrid thought it was Spain, and I should have went with that. So, oh, well. That's the way it goes sometimes. Hey, everyone, I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for joining me on a Tuesday night. I was expecting about 20 or 30 people, and we had 50. So that was kind of fun. I will probably do this, I don't know, 3 times a month, maybe 4 times a month. We'll see. It won't be a regular thing, but I think most Tuesdays I'll find the time to do this. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'm going to click end. Have a good evening or good morning, or for some of you, I know you're up really, really late. Have a good sleep tonight, and I hope you all have a good day at work or school tomorrow.